I'm a sucker for story DLC. There's just something so tantalizing about the idea of just a little bit more. You've gotten to that moment when you've finished the game and you've got that satisfied feeling that's tempered with a slight sadness that now, the game is over. And then it isn't. You get just one more adventure in the same world, a little coda to an otherwise complete story. That's the ideal situation, at least, and Rise of the Tomb Raider Temple of the Witch DLC comes pretty close to it. Temple of the Witch revolves around the Russian Baba Yaga myth, a witch that lives in a house raised up on giant bird legs. It's silly or terrifying, depending on how you want to go about things, and Crystal Dynamics has unsurprisingly erred on the side of the terrifying. And so what we get is a short adventure. I blew through the thing in about 2 hours, in the vein of the main game, but with its own sense of identity. If there's a major complaint to be had here, it's that some might find $9.99 too much for 2-ish hours of gameplay, but it didn't bother me that much. Without giving too much away, the DLC is the main game in miniature, the mystery to be solved, a supernatural question, a few puzzles, some stealth and some traversal, all capped off with a fantastic multi-level boss fight that easily bests anything in the rest of the game for sheer ingenuity and style. The story is a slight improvement over much of the main game, if only for how well contained it is, a small poignant moment in the history of Tomb Raider's frozen wastes. In a small bit of irony, this DLC will probably be better for anyone picking this game up on PC or, later, PS4, than it is for anyone who's already finished the game on Xbox One. It folds fairly neatly into somewhere near the middle of the main story and awards a few pieces of gear which may have come in handy had I not already finished the game. So PS4 players will get a little more flexibility in how they approach this game, likely for the same price Xbox One players paid for just the main title. As with all video game purchases, it's almost always better to wait.